Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
One with nature.
Silence!
Don't blink! Huh? Yeah!
Wind strike.
Teamwork is dreamwork! Incoming! Ah!
Settle down!
The wind knows me.
The hunter becomes the hunted.
Silence!
Into the wind. Time to go.
Bow your head.
Time to go. The wind knows me.
Add as. Thank you for completing today's commission.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. Time to go. Cheer. Time to go. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
We once thought the Fortress of Meripede would be super scary, but looking back on it, it really wasn't that bad at all. You've got a set schedule, guaranteed food and board, and you can even buy all kinds of stuff with credit coupons. It's really no surprise that many people... Oh, you mean Risley? He's definitely a pretty impressive leader. While he does look kind of intimidating, he's actually pretty easy to talk to once you've had a conversation or two with him. Paimon wonders how he's like with the people here. Do they also get the same guy we did? Yeah, he must be doing something right to maintain order here. While...
Excuse me, did I hear someone there? Could you...
Huh? Paimon could have sworn she...
Excuse me, is someone pass...
Nope, Paimon wasn't dreaming. There's someone over there for sure. But...
Oh, did you hear my call? Thank you so much. I'm over here, inside this big box.
You're inside the box? Oh, no wonder. Why are you hiding in here anyway? If we hadn't happened to pass by...
It's a bit complicated. Can we not talk about that for now?
Whoa, that's terrible.
No, it's...
Just your... Wait, Paimon gets it! Something must have happened to your hair! Sorry. So that's what happened. Paimon gets it now. You just need your hat, right? We'll get it back to you right away.
I think you may have misunderstood me, but it's a soft and brown hat with a bit of a... I think I probably lost it. It's really important to me, so your help would be...
Don't worry, we'll be back in... Paimon doesn't see anything here. Let's go somewhere else. Just where is that thing? Oh, this is taking longer than Paimon. Nothing in the water either. Paimon thought it might have gotten blown in. Oh, we've looked everywhere and still not seen anything that looks like a hat. Dad, why don't we check out the rag and bone shop? If how did you know what Paimon was thinking? Oh, this is bad. Well, either way, let's go check it out first.
Time to go.
Paimon doesn't remember you being the boss.
Well, I'm just standing in for Mr. Alvar while he's off restocking the shop. Now, just wait a sec. A blonde foreigner, dressed all in white, accompanied by a glaze-covered flying chunk of gingerbread. Well, you must be the legendary traveler and their companion Paimon.
No! Well, you're half right. Paimon's the traveler's treasured companion, sure, but she's not some flying chunk of gingerbread!
Sorry, I hope you find it...
There's no...
Why, you're hero... We heard that you're one of His Grace's favorite people, so of course... After all... And though, I mean, we've all got...
Oh, so now you're...
Well, I did mean it when... Oh, enough of that. Is there something you're looking for? No problem. And... Hey, feel free to check out anything you want. The credit coupon...
Wait, but that's...
Well, it's not like life's been pretty good recently, so...
All right. Paimon will take a look.
Are you sure you don't want more?
It's all right. Two will do. It just doesn't feel the same. But anyway, we don't... Thank you so much. We'll be off then.
No problem, and thank you for your patronage. I'd appreciate it if you could put in a nice word for our establishment the next time you speak to His Grace.
That's a real sneaky way of getting good reviews. We've been gone a while. Paimon hopes that guy in the box hasn't... You can come out now. We found your hat.
You did? Oh, Archon, you just saved my life. Just one sec.
Wait, so you're not actually bald? You've got such a full head of hair, too!
I mean, I told you that there had been a misunderstanding. This has nothing to do with my hair. Wait, this isn't my hat.
Well, we got you a new one. We tried really hard to look for your hat, but no dice.
Ah, I see. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful, but unfortunately, there's just something
Does it have some kind...
sorry,
If you're looking for a hat, I just picked one up over here. Is it yours?
Your Grace!
Well, it's a slow day today, so I decided to go for a little stroll. Even if your workspace isn't cramped, it's still good to get some air. I'll say I'm not at all surprised.
It's what good adventure.
Is that so? Maybe I should consider asking the Adventurers Guild to open a branch. As I recall, these hats, you might not have the same luck next.
Understood. Then I'll be off.
What a strange guy. Oh, and has he?
Oh, not at all. As for him, I'd get.
Huh? Shy?
Prisoners are still people. The idea of the criminal as what kind of a person?
Huh. You've got a point.
Although most of the Beret Society does. If you have some time, why don't we grab something at the coop? And if you're still interested in the Berets.
Paimon's not the biggest fan.
All right then, please follow me.
Welcome, Your Grace, and the Traveler. Would you like 3 orders of today's welfare meal? Unfortunately, we weren't informed of your visit in advance, so we didn't prepare any super deluxe welfare meals today.
I'll pass on the food, then. What about you?
Then Paimon will also pass. Paimon will save her stomach for something better.
What a pity. It would seem that none of us can properly appreciate your skills, Walsey.
Then, I must beg Your Grace to find me some more ingredients. If you're not in the mood...
Yes, please?
It's not for...
Oh, now that's what...
2 bottles coming right up.
Our first meeting took place on short notice, and we were both swamped by everything that happened after. I'm actually quite fond of stories.
Whoa. That'd be quite the long story.
Impressive. Not all who possess the courage to risk their life for their ideals also have this. Had you not possessed these remarkable qualities, I probably wouldn't have had the chance to make your acquaintance in the first place.
That guy we talked to earlier...
Well, after all, you did help the fortress and I maintain our... Is it so strange that I would want to give a few words of praise out of genuine admiration? So this is a matter of trust. Which is unfortunate, since I don't have nearly as interesting of a story to offer about. I was convicted and sent here at an early age. I only became the top dog after spending a lot of power and control. So, what do you think? I would very much like to maintain friendly relations with you two.
Your Grace, after following your instructions, we were able to find a box of undeclared contraband in the latest shipment of They were extreme-
Got it.
Yes, Your Grace.
Sorry, I'd almost completely forgotten about this.
She mentioned something about...
Not necessarily. The term is just applied to things people want to bring in on the sly. Many people here are experts at pulling rabbit. Now, what do we have here? It's more or less what I expected.
Whoa. This is certainly a box of curiosities. Mora, snacks, yarn, balls, ropes, mechanical parts, and even a gem! Wait, if you've confiscated this entire box, then does that mean all of this belongs to you now?
Yep. We can't just send them back up now, can we?
What? But that's just insane profit! Traveler, why don't you become a duke as well? Paimon will be your vault keeper!
Jokes aside, I didn't know you'd be so interested in this box.
Really? You'll let Paimon pick anything? No takebacks. Paimon will have you know that she's got a real good eye for treasure.
I never joke about things like this.
Alright, Paimon's gonna have a look. Paimon wants... this one. This dark, sparkly gem. You just know it must... actually, never mind. Paimon doesn't want this gem anymore. Can Paimon pick something else instead? There's something weird about this gem. Paimon remembered a lot of bad things when she picked it up. Paimon couldn't even tune them out. It's as if the gem was just drawing them out of Paimon's brain. It was super spooky.
Is that so? Let me give it a try. Paimon's right. I too experienced some unpleasant flashbacks. Are you sure? I wouldn't exactly call it fun. Fair enough. Go ahead. I don't think it'll have a permanent effect.
Are you okay, Traveler? You also saw something, right?
I'll take this gem then and run a thorough investigation on its properties. Paimon, feel free to pick something else.
Then... actually, never...
You do have a point. In that case, we should destroy the entire box and all of its contents. Seems like we're almost done with our drinks, too. Let's go check out the Society's gathering place, then. I can introduce you, and we can also continue our conversation while we're at it.
Wait, are you this free every day or something?
Just noticed? I wasn't exactly busy the first time we met, either.
We are honored by your visit, Your Grace. All of us, all these you'll two get.
Members can find all sorts of drinks and snacks here, as well as a large variety of books. Every once in a while, the Society will also host activities and seminars, which are always well attended.
You flatter me. It's so easy to feel lonely, but that's when, thus, it was with your...
Oh, so...
My part in this was minimal. I'm sure you have a very good sense of what this place is about, but the Society is a great...
Exactly right. Here, our operation...
Who knew you could find such a place in the Fortress of Mir... Oh, right, and what...
there's nothing deep about it. If our members felt, and when we're together, we will feel a sense of community, optimism, community...
In other words, that hat has come to represent something like a model citizen.
Once again, you are exactly right, Your Grace. That's a part of our goal as well. I'll ask the members to get us some drinks. Please, wait here just one moment. Feel free to look around, too, if you want to learn more about us.
Oh, right.
Seems like I shouldn't underestimate an adventurer's keen sense of observation. I'll bear that in mind the next time I need to do something low-key. Kidding, of course. We're just discussing some small matters. It shouldn't take long. We've also already gone over the organization's vision. Instead of listening to me try to explain some more, maybe it'd be better if you took a look around for yourself.
Why does Paimon feel like he didn't answer the question? Yeah, they're supposed to be like the model prisoners, right? So this is what their spot looks like.
Welcome to our gathering.
Oh, it's okay. We're just taking a look.
Well, that's not... I'm sure, Mr. Besides this space, these rooms are open to all of our members. We want everyone to...
Wow, that's...
Unfortunately, we started a collaboration with the cafeteria.
Yeah, Paimon can definitely...
Yep, and that's exactly why, We all think we...
Oh, hello. You are guests of the Duke. We've got some classics as well. Yeah, most of them are writing diaries. Some quit drinking. We've...
it's because you all have...
Not only that, but we've also now got the mental space to think about taking on new things. With how the Duke and Mr. Dugier have organized our lives down here, though. All we need... You never know what you may be good at until you get... And while you're here, no matter what you do, you...
So, this is...
Yeah, that's exactly right. And that's it.
Don't worry,
Hey, you there, newbie!
hello?
Yep, I'm talking to you. Now, why don't you follow my lead and take a deep breath before letting everything out like this? Ha! That's how I pump myself up every day. With one shout. Why don't you also give it a try, huh? I promise that it'll work.
Fireman's gonna pass.
Feeling shy? That's alright. As long as you remember this trick, it'll come in handy one day. Just remember to take a deep breath and let it all out if you find yourself at your wit's end.
Alright, we've talked to everybody. It sure sounds like they're all pretty happy. That would explain why... Huh. It looks like they're starting to wrap up their conversation.
Of course, Your Grace.
Okay, then I don't have anything else to add. Oh, you're back. What did you think about this place? Now, note that your opinion will also affect my review of Dugier and the society as a whole.
Oh, wait, I didn't know they were also a part of the evaluation process. It's all right with me, though. I'm pretty confident about our growth and activities.
Paimon thinks it's pretty good. Don't think anyone expected you to get a society
So it seems that you were able...
The prisoners here all have Our needs are like violent beasts. If we can't face them properly, they'll grow restless and enraged, causing pain and conflict. But if we can placate them, they lose their fangs, and they can even be converted into fuel for far nobler pursuits. Which is why, in my opinion, learning to reckon...
You've hit the nail on the head, and I'm sure that a part of your support is rooted in your desire to help those people.
And Paimon thought everyone was enjoying life just fine, working and...
Of course, that lifestyle is more...
Speaking of fighting, I'm not sure if you knew this, but even His Grace sometimes...
What? You fight in the ring too? Wearing those high-tech boxing...
Oh, I almost never need them.
Hey, isn't that the guy who lost his hat? What's wrong? Did you forget about us already?
Are you feeling all right?
No, I'm fine. I'm sorry.
He's still as weird as...
Dugier, do you know what's up with him?
I'm also not too sure about that. As far as I recall, he's always been a little strange. After all, it's my...
We'll leave him to you then. Where were we? Oh, right, about that. You might, when emotions run hot, sometimes you might need more than just gloves as well. This pair of handcuffs has also come in handy quite a number of times. Oops.
Oh, isn't that awful gem? You're still carrying it with you?
Yeah, I kept it on me because of its special quality.
Go on, you guys. Pick up the item.
Yes, right away.
That gem shines with quite the dazzling light. I hope it hasn't been damaged. Your great...
It still looks good to me. Say, Dugier.
Never, Your Grace. Don't think I...
I guess that's fair. We've already gone over
Got it, Your Grace. Take care, everyone. I'll take you to the exit. Traveler, Paimon, it was an honor. I'm sure everyone would love it if you were to visit again. And that goes for you as well, Your Grace. We wish you all the best in your endeavors.
And same to you.
Paimon doesn't think we made any plans for the rest of the day. Why did you lie to him?
Well, what's your opinion of the society now that you've taken a look around their headquarters?
Paimon thinks it's pretty chill. Weren't you complimenting them the entire time as well? Paimon doesn't remember exactly what you said, but wasn't it something along the lines of encouraging people to embrace their new lives with optimism? There's only one potential problem. If the society does too good a job managing and rehabilitating its members, you may be soon out of a job.
That is certainly a possibility. But at this point in time, they're still reducing my workload by managing and rehabilitating prisoners in my stead. I wanted to see just how much they've managed to accomplish, and also get a sense of Dugier's plans for the future. I arranged for a meeting out of curiosity, but then I noticed some faint hints of dissonance.
Dissonance?
I'm sure the Traveler has sensed it too. As expected, you also picked up on it. The whole truth is a bit complicated, so I'll explain everything to you later. I can tell you right now, though, that this was an unexpected turn of event. I had hoped to take care... Why don't you take this opportunity if my hypothesis is correct, and with his watchful eye...
Can you...
I'm just following the most popular play. It's been so long since I got to watch it perform. I'll explain everything to you. Find out what you...
Huh. It's just as Risley said. Seems like Dugier is no longer here. You said you felt there was something off about this place, right? So let's see if we can feel something out. Paimon will do her best to help.
Wait, you guys are...
We're really sorry. We just realized that we lost something, and we figured we might have left it here by accident. We'll be on our way as soon as we find it.
Oh, okay.
Nobody? It's okay. There's no need to be... We'll just...
I'll go find Mr.
No need. We're... We can look around for it, yeah? Hey, hello?
Hello? How can I help you? The beret is...
You don't know...
Sorry, that...
Are you still organizing the bookshelves?
Yeah, and... I'm...
We weren't thinking about that...
Sorry.
Hey!
What do you want?
Isn't this how you...
Oh, yeah, that's right. I ate something earlier, so I'm falling into a bit of a food coma, and, I mean, not everyone can be super upbeat all the time, right? You're looking for something, you said? I didn't see it, but, I should...
Okay, Paimon sees what you meant now. Seems like they really don't want to talk to us, so let's just head back.
Oh, you're back. How are things at their headquarters?
It was as if they had all turned into completely different people.
That what the dissonance I mentioned earlier was precisely that fleeting moment.
Right. He was acting...
And that's precisely why I...
Oh, so... It was you all along!
It's because I wanted to figure out what's really going on. I don't believe any of Dugier's talk about unstable... Not too long. Dugier made very elaborate preparations for my visit.
Okay, but aren't you the Duke?
In all seriousness, however, cuffs and the like should be used sparingly. Everything I do, and I've always striven...
That sounds a bit...
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head. I have to... And that's why even though...
Alright, so you're saying Duji, and even though the members are acting all...
Indeed. I have some faith, though, that the line has been set, and it's quite likely that a fish will bite.
Fish?
Let's give them some time. My guards will need it to finish their investigation, too. You can find me in my office when the time comes.
Hey! Don't just leave before you've explained everything to Paimon! Hey! It's finally evening. Risley's probably wrapped up his investigation. Paimon has no idea what that guy's thinking. Let's just go find him and ask him what he's really up to.
Oh, here you are. Did you manage to...
Let's just get straight to the point.
Patience. I'm actually still thinking about the first thing that came... Why didn't anyone come to me about it?
Oh, that's a good point. Could whatever...
But even if such a thing exists, it'd be one thing if it was... Which leads me to believe that it's more likely that they think... Yes, so it became... Of course, I had There was no way to keep our...
That makes sense.
The last thing that guy... But now... Not only has Dugier found... That likely set his internal alarms off all at once. Yes, that's the conclusion I came to as well. It's the only thing that could explain the fear. If we didn't act right then and there, Dugier would probably come up with some other way to hide the truth, and we'd be back to square one. So after giving the matter some thought, I tossed that black gem onto the ground. I must say, I was pretty satisfied with the results.
So you did that on purpose?
Yes, that's right. Of course, that box was discovered as part of... I had no way to know if any of the members had actually seen it right. And since I was traveling, they would also
You used us as a part of your plan, too!
My apologies. But I can assure you that, of course, you're under no Would you be willing to lend...
But Paimon's still mad...
You have my thanks. Now, there are still two... I've examined one before. The other is the true purpose of the It's my hope that a brave fish will take my bait and venture out. I'll put some music on while we wait.
Excuse me, Your Grace, but may I come in? I'm afraid that someone's been following me.
Please, do.
I apologize for my lack of composure. These two are the guests that came with you to our gathering place. Yes, my lover Fasol told me all about you.
Slow down.
I'm sorry, Your Grace.
You mean when we saw him?
Yes. Thankfully, he's still... Now that he's lost...
Censure?
Censure is Dugier's method of establishing control, as well as the thing we all fear them rather than listening to. Every secret may be...
Here you are. I was wondering where you had run off to in such a hurry. Please excuse... She rambles on.
I don't recall hearing a knock or giving permission for you to come in.
Oh, my apologies. I merely did not wish for your grace to be alarmed. Had I not been so focused on recovering her, I would have followed all the rules of etiquette to the letter. So please, forgive my discourtesy.
Like we'd believe you.
Please, there's no need to be upset. It's only natural to want to side with the poor sick girl, but I know His Grace to be a reasonable man.
Well then, what if the reasonable man wants to hear the lunatic out?
That would be perfectly fine with me. Oh, and just so you know, we've also found the missing Mr. Fasal. I had no idea why he was so upset about losing his hat, really. Thankfully, he has already returned to his senses. We've brought him back to our place, so there's no need to worry.
I'm sorry, Your Grace. I don't have anything more to say.
This is what you're afraid of, correct? You can tell me everything. I'll do all I can for you.
I've never seen that thing in my life.
Your Grace, I don't think there's anything else she would like to say. Pressuring her will not get you anywhere.
It's all right, Avise. As long as you tell me what it is that you're terrified of. No matter what it is, it will no longer be able to hurt you. I swear this on my name and honor as the Duke.
Your Grace, forget it. I'll keep my mouth shut. I've already said everything I could say about the matter.
I'm sorry, Your Grace, but I really don't have anything more to say. Please.
In that case, Avise and I will be off. Once again, please accept my apologies for disturbing your peaceful evening, Your Grace.
Miss Avise, please show me your head. That is an order. There's nothing there.
Your Grace, I know you have long tired of my words, but please believe me when I say you've merely let your worries get to your head. The Society has never caused trouble for you or any of the guards at the fortress. We've spent all of our time working hard and trying to lead better lives. Why are you doing everything in your power to prove our guilt? What's wrong with the current state of affairs? I'll do anything for you, as long as you give me the word. Why are you so intent on getting rid of someone who's been—
Your words bore me. You know the consequences if I find you to be lying.
Everything that I do for the Fortress of Meripede. But Your Grace is welcome to visit us any time to confirm the true intent of our activities. All right, Avise.
Just what's up with that guy? He makes Paimon really, really mad. We should have shown him his place.
Sooner or later, all will pay the price for their arrogance. He must have been well prepared for this exact scenario, or he wouldn't have dared to be so openly hostile. All the more reason for us to be patient. The entire society are his hostages. His subordinates would definitely react if he were taken into custody. And that's why he dared to bare his fangs right in front of me. The true secret of the Society is neither on the hat nor on the members' heads. Dugier probably knew this from the very beginning, which is why he didn't panic. However, if we were to look at the rules, it would also seem like the head has to be—
Yeah.
From the way Dugier acted, I need to think. But if there's... The hats are definitely being used to hide a secret, but there's nothing wrong with the hats themselves. I need to think about this a bit. I need to think about this a bit.
I have an idea, but...
Huh? What is it? Tell Paimon about it!
You mean this thing? So, she handed a key piece of evidence over to us without Dugier noticing. That would mean that Avise didn't stay silent out of fear, She stayed silent because she'd already given us what we needed. Let me take a look. I managed to remove this from the hair clip. It's long, slender, and conical. It's hollow on the inside, and looks something like a cross between a nail and a thorn.
Paimon's last again.
Let's see. What if we do this?
Hey, what are you doing? Wait. Some kind of dark liquid is leaking out of the gem. And some of it has been absorbed by this thorny-looking thing.
You've probably heard before that water is filled with the strongest emotions of humanity. With that in mind, this liquid is probably a highly concentrated solution of fear.
Oh, so that's why even touching it will make you remember unpleasant things.
Dujier would, the moment it hits you, would be like being flooded with all the terrors you've ever experienced in your life. Agony, desolation, and an overwhelming sense of despair. No wonder they're all so terrified of it.
So...
And that might not even be all. Let's go get them right away. We can't let Dujier escape with all of the evidence.
Your Grace, we have taken the Society members into custody. They all tried to flee just a little while ago, as if they had received some kind of order. We decided to forestall their plan, and were just about to send the word when you unexpectedly arrived.
Great work, everyone.
You had prepared for something like this all along.
I had them stay here to keep an eye on things, so I'm glad that my intuition turned out to be correct. Perform a thorough search of the Society's headquarters and bring all the members to me.
Understood, Your Grace.
Now, let's check on them. As expected, they all have a hollow thorn inserted into a wound on their head.
Paimon's glad her eyesight isn't so good that she can see it from here. Paimon's gonna float away for a bit.
They probably left it there as a lasting reminder of Dujier's censure. These people must have had to endure an unimaginable amount of pain. Let's go check out the other areas, too.
In a box next to the bookshelf. Its contents are exactly the same as this book on the The colors of the covers are completely different. Yeah!
Look at what I found. This is a surveillance port. With this, Dujier would be able to remotely monitor everything that's happening at the gathering place. So even if Dujier's not there in person, he'll still always have eyes on the members. Indeed. It's easy to become lost and confused when you're given no instructions or any kind of script to follow. And if any action Dujier has already tamed them to his will.
Your Grace! Your Grace!
What's the matter?
We couldn't find any Society members in the other areas. It also seems like none of the equipment in those rooms were ever used. All the signs of wear and tear are fake. The lime scale, the layers of dust, they were all deliberately added. We also investigated the members' residences and weren't able to find anything. Their neighbors all say that they haven't returned home for ages.
Oh. Is that right?
They're gone? That could only mean...
Indeed. As long as he allowed society members to mingle with others, even with threats of censure, Dugier knew that he couldn't stop all of his members from speaking out. Meanwhile, this marvelous gathering place will lose all of its value as soon as a whistleblower sounds the alarm. So instead of being his real base, this is just an elaborate performance. The rest areas, the fancy equipment, even the members that we saw, they were merely part of the front. And only the most docile and well-trained members were selected as his performers.
But then, where can we actually find him?
Let me think. Dugier must be holding all the rest of his members in another place. And if the overseer of my fortress guard has never alerted me to anything of the sort, he must be in Dugier's pocket. I'm of the same mind. Let's go. You two, follow me.
Did that person flee here?
That's the most likely scenario to me. He's probably already caught wind of Dugier. Let's keep heading down. We should be on the right. Let's go. We can take this...
Water jet!
Look! There's a fallen guard over there! Paimon sees some society members too!
After them!
It's rising! Run!
Did Dugier send you?
Come on! It's time to...
I will take your cooperation.
Mr. Dugier, he didn't want this guy to expose our true location. We were just a...
So, in other words, your headquarters should be this...
Yes, it's just down this way.
Guards, take them away. Let's go. It's about time that we find out what Dugier's really after.
Time to go.
There's so much space down here.
Yeah, these are all former work areas. There are usually guards. Stay sharp. He's... Let's begin.
Wind strider.
Silence!
Don't blink! Huh?
A moment, please.
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds come.
Let's light it up!
Hey, are you okay?
You're safe now. Just follow the guards and leave this place.
Who knew that there'd be Gardamex here?
And that would explain the strange decommission requests I received. Seems like he's prepared for an all-out...
Hey, what's this?
Seems like some kind of handbook. Let me... this should be... Members are not 5 members. Anyone who report... I see.
But that's just...
To obtain food and water, prisoners are forced to snitch on others, and in the process cause pain to those around them. To avoid punishment, they learn to stop. Finally, isolated and without hope, they accept their fate. Do you remember what happened? She's usually... No, your decision was... The human heart is like a rat. Those who use fear to lead others astray must pay for that crime. If I'm not mistaken, the space ahead should be the central area of this place. Rather than confront Dugier, I think it's more important. You guys should wait here. We'll try to open the door and check out some other spots.
Open the door. Would we have to do something to this mechanism here? Paimon doesn't get it at all. Forget it, Paimon's just gonna do some trial and error. Whoa, it's turning! Is it because we touched this thing? Look, the other side's open! Let's go.
The wind knows me.
Don't run away now.
Bow your head.
Get a little chilly.
Everybody stand back!
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
It's so high! We're not gonna have to climb all the way up, are we?
Activate the mechanism in front of us first, just like before. Let's see if that changes anything.
Ooh! The water level's going way up! So that's how we'll make it to the top.
Silence! Let's begin. Bow your head.
These should be the prison cells. Lots of empty cells in here. Dugier's probably moved them elsewhere already.
Let's still rescue the ones who got left behind, though. Every person counts. Hey, it's all right now. You...
No, I won't try to leave anymore. I'll never try to. So close to me. I don't want any trouble.
No, we're not gonna...
We won't be able to get... I'd also guess there are many others here who are more or less like her. Let's let...
The door's open. Huh. Maybe it's His Grace. I'll go take a look.
I leave this area to you. Make sure to bring everyone out safe.
Understood. And please take care as well, Your Grace. We'll return here right away and await your orders.
Just focus on the tasks you've been given. I already have reliable help over here. Let's go back. That mechanism for... Don't forget to bring these...
I must confess to being furious. To think that there are still some of you who find it permissible to spit upon our rules. Remember their names. Fasal and Avis. They've betrayed you, betrayed us. And today you will see with your own eyes what'll happen to those who betray our cause. Go on, Avis. Pierce his skull with the thorn in your hands, and then push in the Aqua Dolores. Of course, you will do it one drop at a time. Let it do its magic again, and don't stop until you've pushed all of it in.
That's all. I'm sorry.
It's okay. Oh, shut your wretched mouths! When did I give you permission to speak? My rules are the paramount law of this place. Only more pain will come to those who dare to disobey.
That's enough, Dugier. Your rabid screams have been beyond nauseating.
Is that His Grace?
Oh, Risley. I knew you would come, but I didn't expect you to be so quick. Must you still refuse to let me be? Did I not spell everything out for you already? What's so blasphemous about sharing a slice of the cake with me when you've already got the entire fortress at your feet?
It would seem that you can't see the difference between sharing and looting. And on top of that, look at your people. Are they not starving as you wolf down your cake?
You. Stop acting all high and mighty like some hero of justice! Have you forgotten? Nobody in this blasted fortress is innocent! We are all irredeemable monsters who have destroyed something that others held dear. What's so wrong about punishing those who deserve to be punished? It's what And please, are you really gonna tell me that you care about their lives and well-being when you just need a supply of labor to keep them?
Sadly, you're wrong on both counts. Unlike you, I've never seen them as currency. The fortress is not only a place for confinement, but also a place for rebirth. Just as people are free to give in to the darkness within their hearts, they are also free to seek redemption and a new beginning. Our bodies, they may have made mistakes, and most importantly, but you're destroying their spirits with fear, taking their freedom away so that they'll become slaves who will never again feel or think. And you say that's what they've always deserved? You are not—
He's really mad.
You think me arrogant, Risley. Well, I think you're too young and naive. You understand nothing of this world. Nobody actually sees this fortress as any kind of just a wonderful place. See it for what it is. A dumping ground of pain and misery, irredeemable now and irredeemable forever. No prisoner will listen to you out of gratitude of their hearts. The whip is the only way to make them obey. Had you been just one step slower, I would have already taken control of all the garden mechs in this place. Your vision gives you strength. But how long will it—
You talk big, but in the end, you know nothing outside of
The wind knows me.
Silence!
Speed of light! Hey! Teamwork is dreamwork! Cut to the chase!
Clouds high. The birds call. One with nature.
Settle down.
Let's light it up! Everybody stand!
The wind knows me.
If you think fear can control everything, well then, terrify me.
Don't high road me. You're just another crook. and it's time he got treated like one!
What's the matter? Too scared to shoot straight?
I'm warning you! Unauthorized punishment and torture are prohibited here. As the Duke, you should set an example.
Funny how that slipped my mind. Well, from this point on, you can forget about that rule. The rules of the fortress are there to keep the likes of you in check. But if the Duke wants somebody dead, he needs no justification. Understood?
Sorry for taking so long. Did I keep...
No, not at all.
If I could come... I have to take responsibility for it. Yeah.
So,
Oh, Dougie? For now, I think it's a very fit... He'll be left in the... Of course, that's... I'm going to talk to the members of this...
Paimon didn't know you...
Why do you think I'd do... Anyway, jokes, how about this? Don't worry, it won't be...
Oh, then...